at you with another deal of the week for September 9th. This week, have a unique property. It's out in Winchester. It's basically a quadplex. We have two single-family homes, one that has 3 units and one that is 1 unit. Just looking at it, definitely a little more rural area. Properties could use a little bit of love. They are in well and septic. Something about there. Certainly could use a power washing at the least. But decent sized yard. What's really promising, it does have 3 meters for that triplex, so that is all legit and good to go. Then obviously the 1 unit is just by itself. But looks like they could use a little bit of love on the exterior, on the landscaping, but pretty reasonably priced. They are asking for $475. That has actually come down from $499, is where it was just recently, and it's been on the market almost 100 days now. So they definitely need to drop the price. But what's really got my interest now is all the units are currently fully rented. That was not the case before. So it definitely makes it a little bit more turnkey, a little bit simpler for you. So a big win there. If we just look at some of the other kind of comps and things in the area, in terms of other quadplexes, you got one on the market for $700 and one that's sold for $625. If you look just kind of what else is out there, there was a duplex that sold for $375, and then a couple others that are on the market at the moment, right around that same 500-ish price point. So price wise, very attractive in my mind. Definitely have some upside if you do some cleanup, renovations, what have you. Can get probably closer up to that 700,000 number. If we just look at the couple other quads. So this one actually saw that property a while back. You have a couple different apartments here. Nothing grandiose or super nice. And that one even got up over 600. So it was on the market a long time. It was sitting out there for quite some time, almost a full year. But great, they did start at 1.2 million. So a little crazy there. Then the other quadplex that's on the market, a little bit more normal view, one large property containing all 4 units. Take a look in there. Definitely a historic home. Got the old wooden beams exposed, molded flooring and whatnot. But relatively decent updated bathrooms and kitchens. So did put some decent upgrades into this one. That one's still sitting out there. So, my mind, $475 is a nice discount, even if something does come up. In terms of the rents, so I did mention they are currently rented for $1,250, $1,000, $975, and $965 each. And they're also pulling in an extra $50 a month from 2 of the tenants for some well and septic kind of maintenance. So really strong rents there, well over $4,000 total. We just look at some of the other kind of recent rents, recent sales. You did get them all around that like $1,400 price point. That being said, I would say these are all probably slightly better than I'm anticipating for the inside of this unit. So that one, very nice looking home there, nicely updated, whole 9 yards. That one is on the market for $1,435. I expect that to rent shortly. Another one did get $1,300. This did actually rent, decent unit in pretty good condition there as well. And then one more did get $1,500, nicely updated, decent looking home there as well. So they're all ballpark $1,000 each. So there's probably a little room of upside on the rents, just depending on how bad that condition is or not. If you look at the numbers on this one, put it all together, offering $475, putting down about 20% with the rates, taxes, insurance, whole 9 yards. Rent, everything all together, put it all together, you get about $42.40 per month. So almost a 1% rule deal, which is pretty promising, especially for Northern Virginia. And then I even ballparked about $100 for any utilities or expenses. If we get down to the best part, the cash flow, your all-in costs, you're about $3,000 a month, and you're renting for a little over $4,000. So that leaves you, depending on how conservative or not you are, somewhere in the ballpark of about $700 to about $1,100 a month in cash flow. So really, really strong numbers there. From cash-on-cash return perspective, one of the best I've personally seen out there, especially for Northern Virginia, looking at about 8 to 12.5% just on a cash-on-cash return. Of course, compare everything to future wealth and stocks. On the future side, probably should be making somewhere in the ballpark of about $2 million in 30 years. So really solid numbers there, and certainly outpacing the stock market, even for 30 years down the line. So really, really a strong opportunity here. One other nice real benefit, you're sitting out here in Round Hill, a couple properties here, so very nice area. It does have the A rating there, so really strong safety ratings, strong numbers, and a reasonable purchase price. So this one really does pique my interest. I think it's a great deal.